chap who's been a slight casualty of one of the wonders of Zwift, which is of course it takes a lot of internet and a lot of internet connectivity to what's over here? We're going back now. To have a lot of the gadgets we have running when we race on Zwift. Yeah. I'm not convinced we're live anymore. Oh, okay. Right, well, I'm not one of them currently, so I'll try and rectify that. Okay. I'll get back over on Twitch then. Oh yeah, I can hear you. Just can't see what's happening right now. Let me just... Aha, I think I might be back. Right. So, yeah, we've got Craig now, who's certainly in the hurt locker, but he's doing a great job there, staying with the bunch. Getting the full effect of that drafting as we go through another of the 90-degree corners that litter this course. It is a very tight and twisty course, which is not one I want to ride on the flesh, that's for sure. Probably the twisty courses that you never really get a rhythm going in real life, but on Zwift we don't really have that issue. So it makes the Smash Fest even more, even more interesting for us viewers, but even more painful for the people participating. And we're back over the cobbles again. Well, unfortunately, he got on the wrong bike, which is one of the wonders of Zwift, is that you can ride mountain bikes and road bikes and time trial bikes, and I'm not sure if the penny farthing is yet on Zwift, but I'm sure it's not far away. So when you ride a mountain bike on Zwift, you're obviously going off-road, which is not what you want on road, particularly when you're trying to ride at 43 kilometers an hour. It makes it far harder, and you've got a lot more watts out, which is not something I'd want to be doing, particularly when we're now up to 50 kilometers an hour. And on a flat course as well, the gearing definitely won't help. And as we come up to the end of our, I think that's the end. Oh yeah, as we come up to the to another prime here, and we've got a lot. So we're on lap 4 to go, I believe. I think I think we're halfway through the race. Yeah, it's I have great respect for anybody who does these races at any level, because it certainly is one of the most painful things you can do in cycling. It's not an easy Zone 2 ride to the cafe, which is the only type of riding I do myself. It is a full-on Zone 4, Zone 5 in some case effort for around 20-25 minutes in this race, and it's looking like it's hurting. And as we come around another corner back onto the cobbles, which I think goes slightly uphill as well, which is even worse. As Craig's got the lightweight power up going, so he makes himself lighter in the game, and he can put out less power and go quicker. And yeah, I'm still with you. Of course, it's really a twisty course. It's not a course for the faint-hearted, this. But everyone's cheering the guys on. I can see the chat has been well participated in. So thank you everybody for taking part. Nice to know it's not just us interested whilst we try and pass time during lockdown. Although there are certainly less painful ways to pass the time than putting yourself through a tremendous effort at 160 beats per minute. So we've now got 3 laps to go, and we're still nicely in this group here. So we'll be getting the drafting effects, trying to get the recovery in before we go up that horrible cobble climb for the 6th time, which will be coming up in about kilometres time. And I think we're just coming up to that hairpin where positioning is quite important. It's actually probably easier to even be on the front of the hairpin. We have to control the pace a bit more, which is exactly what Craig's trying to do now. And we've managed to do 10 kilometres now. So we've just done just over 10 kilometres in under 15 minutes, which gives a real sense of just how fast these guys are going and just how much they've been putting out. And 90 RPM has probably been the average cadence for a lot of these guys, which means they've been turning the pedals 90 times in a minute, which the average on the road is about 80. So having 90 RPM just shows how hard they're going and what gears they're using. They're probably using quite big gears on this flat course. So that they are certainly putting out the power. Oh, and we're back over the cobbles. So I guess one of the good things about this is that they won't be feeling the full force of the bumpy road through their arms and their legs and their lower backs. So they will be, but it's certainly still painful as we see the watts increase even more. So that's over nearly 400 watts there for Craig. Which is that's nearly pro level watts. That going up some of the mountains, the pros won't even be going 400 watts. So that shows us what a good effort the guys are putting in here. And it just shows it's actually a bit of a shame that that our cycling season on the road can't go ahead, because with power outputs like this from all the guys today, we would have had a good season. We've had a lot of guys being competitive in Cat 3, Cat 4 and Cat 2, as was the aim this year. So, and of course the Oxfordshire Road Race League, so it's a real shame that obviously we're in these troubled times and we can't go out racing. But thankfully we can all come together on Zwift like we're doing here, and we get to see the guys put themselves through ridiculous amounts of pain for our entertainment. Yes, certainly out the front, feeling the wind there. Trying to outpace the others down this straight. Hopefully dropping them, and then he can try and solo away. But they all seem to be doing a good job of keeping with him, and he's just running back now, letting the others do a bit of work, doing a bit of the pace. There's a lightning pace of 40k an hour. No mean feat if you try and do that on the road. You often need quite a steep hill to reach those speeds normally, or really put the power down on the road. And, can you see what position Craig's in currently? I think he's in 7th. Yeah, okay, we're on. Yeah, I'm probably a couple of seconds behind right now. I'm having had to change stream partway through. So yeah, so I'm about 3 seconds behind. So I do apologise to everybody. I think we've just got nearly 3k to do. So one more lap after this. So this should be the penultimate lap. Yeah, just got another 5 minutes of effort to go now. Of what's been a very exciting race. There's been a lot of chopping and changing. Actually, some groups have split off, and Craig now finds himself in this second, which I assume is the second group on the road, full of hitters, and we should now be just. Yeah, so there's a bit of an attack going now, and I think Craig's back on the wheel now. Oh, he's overtaken him, making a bit of a bid for glory. How long will he stay away for? That's the question. Certainly got the race face on, pushing out well over 300 watts at the moment, and the guys, they've reined him back in. So will he sit in now, or will he go for a surprise attack? I think it may come down to the next cobble section. And to be fair, what power ups he will have. Now would be a great time to get the feather or the Tron, whatever it's called. He's got the arrow. He's got the arrow. That's the one. Arrow. So I'm sure he'll be using that when it comes to the sprint to the line, this 7th place. And it's really hotting up here. The pace has been very consistent around the 40 kilometre an hour mark, which is very, very quick indeed. Even a lot of the pro racers in the average pace of most. He's got. Oh, here we go. This is the big attack. Here we go. Trying to power away from the others. He's just got just over a kilometre to go. Just under 80 seconds of effort here. and we're all cheering him on, trying to bring him home. And I think that as he tries to take the 7th place, all 6th now. Someone's dropped off the other group. Come on, Craig. Just under a kilometre to go now. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, he's got a nice gap as well. And yeah, tremendous effort there. A very, very fast race there. I think the average speed is something like 41 kilometers an hour. So just over 25, 26 miles an hour. So it's certainly, and that's a cracking result for Craig there on his pink Cannondale. And certainly looks like he's earned himself a nice warm down. As Martin just finished his here. Yeah, it's been a very fast, frenetic race for the last 22 minutes. 16 kilometres in 22 minutes is probably a lot faster than most cars do going through, particularly through Oxford. So goes to show just at what level racing you're watching today.
Hello, Craig.
Yeah, so we've got a Cat A race. This was a Cat C race today. So a Cat A race is for people who produce just a little bit more watts per kilo on average.
4.2 at 57.
For the guys who race just a little higher than us, in the E12 race, or if you're young Mac, you go and smash everything in Cat A2, our 13-year-old superstar. So very much looking forward to tomorrow's action. I'm sure I'll be back trying to again operate 3 screens at the same time, and hopefully none of them fall up. Fantastic. Up against one of our local rivals. So 7:35 is our race tomorrow against the Newbury Velo crit race. And should we ask Craig and Martin what their thoughts were on the race?
It was hard.
Yeah, certainly.
At featherweight.
Yeah, he did it.
I'm one of the heaviest, so the featherweight for that climb is shoulder. And just, that's just over a case. The case is sitting there, and so we're just like, head down and go, see what we've got. Delighted to catch that guy that was up the road to get fixed.
Yeah, and it was certainly a fantastic race to watch. How did you find the group you're in? You spent a lot of time in the front.
Yeah, to be honest, like it was more ebb and flow than the last time I raced on this course. Last time it was just full tilt pretty much the whole way, whereas this dropped off until third race, so trying to get that closed up and into the pack and not kind of ride straight through it out the front. That's a skill to learn for sure.
Yes, it certainly is a very different style of racing. How are you adapting to racing online rather than on the road?
Yeah, I mean, this is massively different. So, crit racing kind of back end of last year, it was much steadier for much longer periods, whereas this is just But yeah, what's your SPT because we're going at? Like it's madness. But like, just a great. Like, I just see it as a nice hard workout, just to sharpen up and have a bit of fun. I'm sure the faces look good as well.
And how did your race go, Martin? We saw you for brief periods there.
Yeah, I think it was about lap 6. I just lost Craig's group and just a surge, and I couldn't quite go with it again. And I think it's a shame. It's just trying to learn how to sit in, because you do the effort to get back in. You think, oh, I can hold this, but then suddenly you've gone through, and it's just trying to read how the group are slow enough or whatever, so you don't go straight through. Get a bit of a rest. But good workout.
Yeah. And what have you guys got training wise? Are you going to carry on training on Zwift now the lockdown's been eased a bit, or are you going to mix in some road workouts too?
I think I've definitely got to get out of this garage, I think. But it's good for some like this sharp recovery, short recoveries. Go again. It's a bit more interesting than doing intervals, and but yeah, you can't quite beat being out on the road for me.
No. It's the real fun part of riding, isn't it? When you feel the wind in you, the wind blowing behind you. You've got nice tailwinds. No tailwinds on Zwift, is there?
No headwinds either.
Yes, those dreaded headwinds. Yeah, we can't have those crosswinds we like to have on Dalton Barracks Airfield, can we?
Yeah, I might get a span and a windsock. Get a windsock going across the garage, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
that was a very good race indeed by both of you.
No, well done.
Very good result. Looking at the names there, there's some significant watts per kilo and some FTP on there that are quite eye-watering. So it's been a fantastic result all round, I think.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan, as well.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.
As usual,
Nice one.
thanks to all the sponsors, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye.